Night, night, Alice.
So the Garleans have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was no more than a test of our strength, like as not, they won't be taking any chances now that the Emperor has joined the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of our eastern allies, we passed the first test. Our line is unbroken. As for Alice, well, she's in good hands over at the infirmary.
My lord, the chirurgeons have completed their examination of Mistress Alice, and it is as we feared. She is locked in a slumber without any outward cause.
Just like the others. Damn it all. Aye, the Garleans picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 Scions incapacitated, and with the enemy on our doorstep, cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. Best I can do is see to it that Alice is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. Yugiri and I will return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the far east is under sail, and all must be made ready for their arrival. I'll not keep you then. Judging by the Garleans' recent movements, or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones, given the plight of your fellow Scions. I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without rest. Ah, Grain, welcome home. Word has it you and Mistress Alice gave the Garleans quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alice? I'm certain she would have returned by now. Well, long story short, by the 12, not her too. Ogre and I will ready the infirmary for our arrival. We'll also need to send a message to Tataru post-haste. Well, did I have something other than grim tidings to share with her? And with you too, for that matter. Grieves me to report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Coltonet, Kryl, and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue. Alas, their efforts have yet to bear fruit. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all, though I suspect you might be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us for the time being, at least.
Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo.
Ah, Green. Yours a welcome face in these troubled times. Though if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I am afraid I have naught to report. Coltonet and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all my power to assist them. Alas. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alfino had been brought here and wished to see his condition had been improved. Who is it? Oh, it's Maxim.
Yeah.
Master Green, I've heard about your part and you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. That's a bit of a confusing. Okay, I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Gallian's lips, but I speak them out of love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That is why I chose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear this ignominy. It will seem a small price to pay if it helps prevent this conflict from escalating any further. But enough of my prattling. The war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alfinode. An acquaintance of Green and Alfinode, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company, if you'll follow me, sir.
I have returned.
That was fast.
Yeah.
When word reached me that Alfinode had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad. Pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. Popularis could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. He awaits my return at North Silvertier, and I am certain he'll be glad to see you. Assuming you can spare the time, that is. Is it Gaius? That's my first guess.
It would make sense.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. Hey, this is Garland Ironworks ship, isn't it? Sid!
Sid!
Seems like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. Though I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you may have surmised, I have heard much of Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has been a long source of inspiration to me. Most Gallians would say he is a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We the Popularis, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is a term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I am humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we have heard from Raban that you ran into an old friend in the burn. Is it true? Gaius still lives. Alive. And strangely, kind of on our side for now. Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the legatus without his mask. I think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Scions, did he? After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Should we meet again, I'll be sure to tell him so. Didn't you say the same thing about Nero? Commander Alden wants to speak at the Alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labor to believe what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Scions? Yep. But that is madness. The very notion is absurd. Every fiber of my being rails against it, and yet I see there is no escaping the truth. In the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters had laid down their lives in service to a lie. The Scions must be stopped. Save my people, to save all peoples. For all the Empire has many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted. Not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Seirio's wall was a good start, but we can do more. And we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. Hello. Commander Alden requests your presence at the Alliance headquarters in Alamigo. We will discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. Ah, yes, the inevitable messenger. Knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. Time no doubt being of the essence. Could I tempt you to ride aboard the Excelsior? There's a faster way to rob on side. I will personally apologize to the commander for keeping him waiting. Yes, it's called an Aetherite. I swear, every time you board my ship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger. And every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious. Which, of course, is an admirable skill. But no one is invincible, Green. Not even you. So please, take care of yourself out there. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though ill-equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating the casualties by air. Instead, you aren't among them, eh?
Time for the last quest.
Woo!
Of post Storm. Wait, is it Shadow or Stormblood? Stormblood.
Commander Alder is waiting, sir. Be best if we proceed to Alliance headquarters at once. Ah, instance. But yeah, good.
Yeah.
I summoned you to discuss strategy, but first I would apprise you of the Galleon's movements. While speaking with Raban, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, bring it.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Galleons would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Speaking of room to breathe, are we sure that we're not... We should probably be worried about the Black Rose.
Yeah.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east!
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
You need only say the word. And as long as I don't get any headaches in the middle of it.
Much obliged. Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Only 100? Up. Well, at least we're getting the headache out of the way early.
Please, I bid you open.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again? Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
I don't think we have a choice at this point.
May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lad. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo, Oh, another one of these. Role-playing!
Ready?
Oh god. Oh god, the samurai is so hard.
This one's for you, Ida.
This guy's not even trying to hide the fact that he's a guardian and asking in the body anymore. Warrior of Lice are nowhere in sight.
Here it comes.
The weave of a shinobi's power. The art of my forebears.
Warrior Light's just a few hundred yalms away.
I hate when stuff has kept for so long.
wonder if this counts as sorcery. If it is, then that would answer my question from earlier.
Magic? With a Garlean body? That's hardly fair.
Yep.
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
They already killed all my friends.
Sad trombone noises.
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long.
I much prefer the
words to mark
English
our
text
reunion?
for being more of a sense of humor.
So be it.
What?
I much prefer Ian's English dialogue to his Japanese. He has no sense of humor in Japanese.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
In this coming battle, you will find it as green slime.
Alright, now.
Oh god.
this light.
It'll be fine.
I see.
Duty complete. Good luck with your fight.
Yeah, I'm almost done, I think. That 20k.
Oh, how do you see the actual numbers? I won't even seeing percentages.
It's somewhere in the settings, I think.
Okay, I'll have to look at it later.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Please, I beseech you.
Someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
At last, I found you.
Okay, this better be good. I was at a very critical moment.
Please, there's no cause for alarm. Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose,
I think I'm also
the path
dead.
you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
You have to send me back now.
The battle is over, the danger past, but your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey. All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
Well, now this explains why Crystal Tower was mandatory in Realm Reborn. I guess. Probably. Most likely.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
What day is it? Okay, I'm in Ishgard.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
Where's Xenos?
I see you recall that much, at least. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons. Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
How far are you right now, Kier?
I just left the weird sound I'm in a black screen, and I'm waking up somewhere.
Okay. Well, my guess is gonna be Gaius. Oh. Oh, that is definitely not who I was expecting.
Estinian never was one for
I have to
emotional
make sure not to
farewell.
close the stream.
I'm sorry?
I'll have to make sure not to open the screen.
Yep.
Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
What are the Scions?
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Well, this is a most unexpected surprise. I thought I'd confine you to bed. Hey! When I heard that you collapsed on the field of battle, I confess I fear the worst. With you standing here before me, I see that now the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. As long as we have you, Master Slime, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects can already be felt here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need for reinforcements, Artorial will soon be departing for the front lines, with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise in futility. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, that I have no doubt. But the light of hope shall ever guide our steps, so long as we have the will to press forward. And press forward onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting shall be under happier circumstances.
By the 12! I don't believe it! I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapsed like the others. What in heaven's name is going on? Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him. Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize... You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own, do you hear me? So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home. As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right? But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut? There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid, and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace,
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. He will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Scions do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Scion. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
I knew you'd be alright. And to celebrate your return, I made you this. A brand new traveling outfit. Oh, I do hope it fits. Now it's not time to fuss over measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers at St. Coin XIV. You go and rest while we track down that beacon.
Oh, scary dark face.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step faster.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness.